Welcome, friends. Welcome to today's Reconsider It live stream. Best live stream that you're going to see all day. Here on today's Reconsider It live stream, you are going to get a very nice period of time, who knows how long, playing around with the sounds in this sound palette, tinkering with some knobs. Bass, that other sound I just brought in, whatever that is. All of this. Tinkering with some knobs, my friends. I'm going to be changing how things sound, evolving them a little bit. Output effects and the like. Half an hour? Hour? We'll see. We'll see how long we're going to be at this one. Right now, we are just warming up. We are in a warm-up phase at this time. We are chilling out right now to a beat that I made before the stream began. This one is tuned to the key of A flat, by the way. As we chill out in this warm-up phase. As we chill up, there's one action for you to complete, for you to make sure that you are setting yourself up for success here on this live stream. What is the action? What is that one action that you must complete on your end in order to be sure that you are maximizing your likelihood of success? It is to grab a drink. Grab a drink, my friends. I got my water. We are going to do a practice cheers moment. This is purely warm up. Just practicing. I'm going to count to 3. And I'm going to clink the camera. This is going to be really good. We're just practicing at this time, though. So grab a drink. Make sure that you are ready. Ready to go. Unit E in the place to be. It's so sweet. It's just what we need. Friends, I'm going to count to 3. It's going to be so good. I'm going to clink the camera. We're going to do our warm-up cheers. Oh, man, you're just going to feel so part of it and together. you're going to know how connected you are with all the rest of us, also doing this cheers moment. And this is just a practice warm-up one. 1. 2. You can feel the anticipation building. The cheers is coming so soon. Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it on 3. Clink. Cheers, my friend. That was really good. I'm even just like, just thinking about as far as warm-up cheers go. That one was moving. So now that we are warmed up and chilled up, the time has come to begin evolving this beat. The instruments, really. Not the beat, the instruments. Unit E says, I like the vibe. I like the vibe you got going. I do too. So in general, what I'm doing with these tinkering with knob streams, and I'm going to start evolving my sounds. Usually start with the bass. Pretty happy with the bass, actually. This layer, this A-flat palette that I'm messing with, I have this marked as one of the ones that I like. One of my top, probably 5 or so. And if I'm so confident in the bass, I should be able to recreate something. Like the groove though. I did not erase the previous bass. I think so. I think I'm pretty good with the bass. I see Moser is in the place. Speaking of bass, you bring this shit to your face. The crazy rabbit, that is the next one in the chat, and we bring this shit to the rabbit. It's pretty fat, and you want some more of that, and it's pretty catchy. Welcome, friends. So if I'm good with the bass, then I move on to this one. Also, I think it's also pretty good. Let me just do one of them. For what it is, for being like a single tone, this wouldn't be good for like a nice moving melody. But for this kind of droney, dragged out, monotone with some chaos in it, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I don't imagine there's much I'm going to do in it, but I'm going to go over. There it is. Let's play around with this one a little bit. As a public service announcement that I do now as part of these Tinker with Knob streams, this sound that I'm about to go play with a little bit, if at all. I mean, I kind of like it. This one is built out of a synth, 505 terms, out of a synth, then an electric, then a tremolo. Tremolo? What is this set to? Triplet half notes is what it's set to. Synth, electric, tremolo, chorus is what it is. And so now I'm going to play around with that. Maybe the chorus I could play around a little bit with. The synth maybe a little bit. But again, I like it. I think it sounds good as it is. That's the, I guess, risk. Risk feels like a little too strong of a word. Vulnerability. Potential problem with always revising the sounds like this is that I can sometimes take a good sound, mess it up, be like, well, that was great. But that's how it goes. So let's play around with this one. The answer is yes on this. Still feel good about the instrument. The prior iteration of this was very different. It was more of a single drony tone. The instrument itself is good. Then we got a classic low-pass filter, which I just like as it is. If it's got my settings, this is going to be a fast stream tonight, friends. It's got my settings. Sounds like something exciting is happening with Wabbit right now. He's being summoned from some other stream that's going on. Duty calls. I hope it's going to be some kind of like live jamming or something. So this low-pass filter one, once again, I mean, pretty happy with this too. I might speed run it, do some panning, do some output effects, and then just destroy it all and rebuild a new beat, because I'm liking it. I did change a little bit on the output effects already. The percussion. Oh, by the way that this is built up. So this low pass filter one, the one that I say I like, and I think I'm just going to keep it like it is. This is built from a distortion, a vocal distortion, passed into the low pass filter. Then it's got a reverse delay, and then it's got the electric, the auto tuner. So we have this final layer now. This also, I like this palette. I'm not messing with much of it, or any of it really. I didn't mess with any of the settings. This one here, this is one of the rawest ones. This is one of the ones where it's very clear that I'm just quote unquote singing. This is built of a preamp, fed into electric, fed into a gate reverb, which is the one I use dynamically on this. And then, I don't even know what this stands for, HRM. You might be more knowledgeable about that than I am. Vower beats in place. So yeah, friends, I think first tinkering with knob stream, where I'm not changing any of the settings. I think I like them all. Any of the melody instruments, I should say, because I did change something. So I think I'm gonna go with my speed run plan. The speed run plan was, if I like the way all these instruments sound, the bass and these melodies and things, which I do. I mean, I liked all three of them, and the bass also. I'm going to proceed to the panning, which I'm very confident needs some attention. Look at the output effects. Save everything. Destroy it all and rebuild. Let's look at some panning on the drums. Got the kick. 4% to the right. I'm going to bring it into just 2%. This snare, whatever you'd call that, 8% to the left. That's fine. So now we got this shaker thing. 22% to the left. Nice. So we got the kick is only 2% to the right. That snare clap thing, 8% to the left. Hi-hat, 22% to the left. Exhale, 18% to the right. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. It's a little irregular, a little lopsided, but not, you know. They're all still pretty close to the center. Nothing's too extreme here. Bass gonna be the center. Yep. Bass is all center. Now, if these are on the template, which they are, they're 30% left and right. But I'm going to mess with that a bit. And also have a little bit of my orange tofu here. Wabbit is back. That is good. Sounds like business has been handled. I like that. That's good news. So regarding these two instruments here, I just panned them a little. This one is 28% to the left. The other one, 42% to the right. $28.42. I want to take this one further to the right with 42%. Is that what it was? 42, yeah. Because I knew the drums were a little lopsided to the left. So I'm letting the infrastructure of the song, you know, not get fully lopsided in one direction. Although maybe I should do that one day. Maybe I should make one palette that's like really hard leaning in one direction. We also got everybody's favorite low pass filter. Yes. Now that's counterbalanced with this other one. Those are both 80% left and right, respectively. From 80% to the right, I'm going to bring this in a little bit, 66% to the right. And the 80% to the left, I'm taking down, not much, 76% to the left. So a little more to the left, slightly. Unit E clarifying in the chat. One of those settings from earlier where I was like, I don't know what this is. It said it allows you to control how harmonies are added, including an auto harmony. The one I use is indeed the auto. Thank you for clarifying that. So I think the panning is pretty good. Not too extreme in any particular way. It does have a little bit of a... I guess ultimately it leans a little bit to the left. Yeah. It leans a little to the left. So if I'm good with panning, the final piece of any good palette revisions is some output effects. Done. The first one, the vinyl, Sounds great. There's nothing to configure in it. The low pass filter here, it's got the settings I like. That was fast, as it always is. And now we have just a clean delay here. Usually my third output effect on the drum looper is a reverb. But of my 23 palettes, a few, probably like 3 or 4 or 5 maybe, have a delay on them. This one I modified earlier. It was set to, what was it set to? I think it was set to an 8th note. I've instead set it to a quarter note, which I think is a more appropriate delay setting. So I'm pretty happy with that. Is there anything else in the delay? Feedback. I can mess with feedback too. Feedback levels actually are pretty good, but let me give it a shot. It's at 20. Yeah. I turned it up to, I think it was 66 or something. And it changed the dynamics of the wheel in a way that I wasn't too thrilled with. So I'm going to keep it where it was at 20. Drum looper's in good shape. We look at some output effects in the upper looper. If those are looking good, destroy it all. Save everything. All the settings that I've just tweaked, which was almost nothing in this particular Tinkers with Knobs stream. Destroy it all. Save. Rebuild. Be a successful Tinkering with Knobs. Sounds good. Next one should be my low pass filter. Oh, it's the settings I like, friends. Oh, it's so good. Oh, man. The low pass filter is just where it's at. I tried the other filters. They're not as good as this one. I tried other settings on the low pass filter. Some are not bad, but I like these ones that I like. Unit E says, man, that sounds crunchy. Nice mix as well. Oh, good. I'm glad you like the mix. Thank you. Speaking of which, thank you for reminding me. One thing I need to double check is that the... Okay, good. The hi-hats are at a good volume level. I found that on some of my palettes from the most recent go-around, the hi-hats were still quiet. I'm like, what the... What? So I wonder if on some of them I accidentally saved the top looper, but I neglected to save the bottom looper. That's possible, and that would explain that. Or theory B, I just didn't change it on some of them. That's possible also. Moser says, that sounds pretty balanced. Unit E agreeing with me on the low pass filter. Hard to beat that. All right, what do we got here? Is this a reverb? A granular delay. Pretty nice. It's pretty clean. And the fact that I can, let's see here. Yeah, the granular sounds pretty good. I want more of it. Whoa, listen to that. I think I don't want quite that much, but maybe a little bit more in that direction. This sounds good too. Man, is this my best palette? I really didn't want to change much on this. All right, let's see. We also got, oh yes. So I think that works pretty well. Usually on this fourth output effect, I put a slicer. Most of my 23 palettes have a slicer on there. But some of them, 3, 4, 5 of them, I have a tremolo like I have now. And it's synced up to be a quarter note, just like the delay is on my drums. So that's pretty nice. I said the drums to be faster, that's a bit much. What if I set the drums to be slower? Set it to a half note. Not bad. I like them synced up at a quarter note though. Otherwise the tremolo is working the way I like it. You know what that means, friends? The time has come to destroy everything. I like the settings, so I'm going to stop the beat. I'm going to destroy everything, save it, save all the settings, and then rebuild a new beat to confirm that I'm still happy with everything. Here we go. Time to destroy everything. No, that was so dope. What are you doing? No, don't save it, please. Don't destroy it. Oh, no. All gone. Okay, time to save stuff. Let me make sure this is set right. Okay. That is set. Nice. All right, that is set as well. Time to rebuild a new beat. So as always, my friends, I'm going to go just jump right into it. Let's see what on earth I'll be doing here with some improv. Let's find out. All right, friends. I think this confirms that the palette is in pretty good shape. I'd consider this a successful tinkering with knobs. Wouldn't you agree? Would you agree? Friends, I've saved the settings. The only way that this very exciting tinkering with knobs experience could become any better would be with a celebration experience. Grab a drink, my friends. This is simultaneously the first official Cheers moment of the stream, and also the final one. I think that's the first time this has ever happened. And you're here for it. That's so good. What a good thing. I'm grabbing my water. Grab a drink, my friends. Whatever you are having for your drink at this time, grab it. Moser saying such a vibe. That was dope. Friends, I'm going to count to 3. I am going to cheers with the screen here. And you also are going to cheers along. Because of how it makes you feel. This is the kind of thing that you look forward to. Like when you're not here with us, engaging with a reconsiderate live stream. Sometimes you just think of it, it just hits you. You're like, man, I want one of those cheers moments. And right now you get to have it. Isn't that good? It's so good when you get to have what you want and need in the present moment. You're just like, ah, yes. And that's what you're going to get right now. Friends, we're doing this on 3, starting with 1. 2. Man, what a together feeling. You can feel that just building up, my friends. We coming through like this on 3. Clink. Cheers, my friends. Man, that's just so delicious. I love doing this with you. Please like this video. Please subscribe. To our friends who are joining us after the live stream on replay, thank you for being with us here as well. Are you joining us for the cheers too? You should be. If you're watching on replay, you should be joining us on the cheers. Cheers moments are magical. They are not limited by space and time. Everything that you would call laws of physics, they do not bound or bind cheers moments. Friends, thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here for this Tinkering with Knobs stream. My regulars know these Tinker with Knobs streams are very unpredictable. When do I have a spare hour laying around? And I'm gonna go just jump on a live stream real quick. In order to make sure you catch these Tinker with Knobs streams, one variety of stream that I offer, you gotta make sure you got your notifications on. That's how you're gonna find out about these random Tinker with Knobs streams. My regulars know that there is the second category of live streams as well. Those are predictable. Every Wednesday and Saturday, we hang out for an hour. I improvise a bunch of beats back to back. So it's totally different from today. Today was just tinkering with these knobs and changing settings and rebuilding the same layer on the same beat and all this. Hanging out and chatting with you a lot. Loops and chill, just a bunch of beats back to back. Join us on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Until then, my friends, please have a very good rest of your day today. Please get a good rest today. When you go to sleep, have a good rest. If you are waking up in the morning as you watch this, please have a very inspired day today. Whatever time of day it is that you are joining us, please let the rest of your day be a very fulfilling, uplifting experience in which you become even closer to everything that you have the potential to become, which is a lot. And may you become even a little closer. Friends, please have a lot of healing in the rest of your day. And I will see you in the next Reconsider It live stream.